We're on, we're live. Hello guys, welcome to Andy's Arcade, and in the garage we have a special guest and it's Andy.
Hi there.
Another Andy.
Yeah, another Andy.
This is a new build, mate, innit? We're going to
It is.
start this new build and it's going to be an exciting project, and we have a lovely artwork, by the way, mate. What's this artwork say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go straight to Andy on this because this is his project. I'm helping him. We're gonna build it in this garage, and I want you to explain to everyone and why the bloody hell are we doing this?
Right, yeah, good question. So for quite some time now, I suppose it's got to be how many years?
God knows.
Anyway, we've decided.
Been a few years in the talking of this project,
and
isn't it?
wondering how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And also, we've had to go to a couple of arcade clubs and events, things like that, just to try and get more knowledge on it.
Yeah, we went to Arcade Club in Bury, didn't we?
We
recently.
did. It was a
last minute decision.
last minute thing.
Just to get some, just to get the feel of them, because they got a load of Goliaths there, aren't they?
Yeah.
All different versions, 1 to 3, and I mean, I didn't even know they had 3 different versions. Am I right?
Yeah.
They all look the same to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went there and got some measurements, didn't we? And nice gentleman engineer there helped us
Yeah,
look at one, didn't they? I'll show you some footage as we're talking.
Yeah, it was really handy because, thanks to the guys in Bury Arcade Club,
Very nice.
They managed to get there early enough and show us like a bit of the inside of the cabinet and so on, really, and then we just spent not so much time playing the machines, did we? But
no, we spent more time looking, didn't we, and taking measurements and
photos.
Yeah,
and
and
photos.
photos and
But a Goliath is something we've
Electrocoin Goliath, isn't it? Yeah.
Electrocoin Goliath is something we've always wanted to do.
And it used to be like just a standard jammer cab.
It is.
From Electrocoin back in the day. Most arcades had these cabinets.
Yeah. Well, bearing in mind,
from the people around the world, they probably wouldn't even know what this cabinet is.
No. These are the sort of things that you would have seen back in the day anywhere. So it'd be chip shops, seaside resorts, amusement arcades, things like that.
Ice rinks.
Yeah, I mean, these you could pick up no problem at all, 10 to a penny back in the day. People were just giving them away.
Yeah.
But now, unfortunately, it's just got to the point where they are getting harder to get. And no disrespect to the guys at Arcade Club, they seem to own quite a lot of these now. So again, it's become even harder to obtain.
Yeah, because as soon as one comes on the market, they're whipped up pretty quick.
They are.
Yeah.
And
no one wants to sell them, do they?
Well, if they do now, they want quite a lot of money.
Ridiculous amount of money. Yeah.
Even if they're not working. So we've just come with this crazy idea that we think we can make one of these.
Yeah, this is the hard challenge. I mean, I thought Gauntlet was going to be a hard challenge, but it was a hard challenge.
Yeah.
But I think this is going to be a difficult challenge because we got to think about. We haven't got the dimensions as such, have we? We haven't.
Not exact. No.
I mean, we got this artwork from Arcade Art Shop, Ollie, So I don't know if these are exact measurements. We got to take some.
Well, we think we might have to take...
let's flip the artwork over, mate, and let's have a look at the beautiful artwork.
Fair play to Arcade Art Shop, Ollie, because he's done such a nice job.
As he always does.
Yeah.
So this is what we can remember. I mean, the rest of the world, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what we can remember.
Well, of course.
To be fair, I always wanted one of these cabinets, and I didn't know, 15 years ago what this cabinet was called. I just thought it was just an arcade cabinet, arcade machine. Didn't know they had names. But there's a dirty handprint on that,
Yeah.
yeah, carry on, Anne. Carry on.
The problem we've got, well, it's not so much a problem, it's just something we've got to get over.
Yeah.
Is obviously this is all laser print, so we've peeled away the over print, which you can peel off basically. But it still leaves us, because we haven't got the exact size of the side panel, obviously. These are meant to be stuck back on a Goliath, then you cut the excess off.
That's right, yeah.
So the problem we've got is we've still got, in places, quite a lot of bleed of black.
When we went to Bury Arcade Club, we got I took a tape measure in, as you do, and we come to a conclusion that most of this is roughly about 10 mil black showing around the cabinet. At the top, roughly around 20 mil. I mean, we measured a few of the cabinets, mate, and they were pretty consistent, but there was a few that...
Well, I would say we measured a good 6 of them in a row.
Yeah.
And I'd say 3 out of the 6 were exactly the same, I would say.
And the rest was a bit all over the place,
weren't
they?
Some of them looked like they were made on a Friday night before the Electrocoin staff went home.
Yeah, or it's just someone who decided to put the artwork a bit wonky. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm not judging anyone here, but you know, unless you've got one right next to us now, and we can, you know, but we haven't.
Yeah. So what we've got to do, what me and Andy have said we got to do, is we've took the decision. We reckon we got to take about 10 mil off the majority of the black round the edge.
Yeah.
Not so much on the bottom, because I think the bottom...
We're almost there,
We're almost right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a bit fiddly where the control panel's going to go.
We know we're not going to get it 100% accurate. We decided, as long as it's roughly in that 90-95%.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously all the parts have got to fit, which is another thing. Now you've got a arcade monitor going in there, haven't you?
Yeah, so I had a bit of bad luck. I'll just quickly tell you, my 19-inch CRT packed in as soon as I come up with the idea of starting this project, which is typical. So I've had to just do another conversion on a CRT TV. So I've got a monitor going back in it, which is a 20-inch CRT now, with a Wells Gardner 7000 running, but I've managed as well to track down 1 or 2 important pieces as well. So you know, things like marquee brackets, the casters. I'm so fussy, I even got the white casters for it as well.
And you even got a control panel, right?
And I've even got the control panel,
which is, you know, not just a bog standard wooden plate control panel.
I will just quickly hold that up. Here we are.
Now, yeah, I know it's a 6-button one.
But I haven't cut them holes.
No.
That is factory cut.
Yeah,
So,
but it's the same design, shape, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
So, so what we need to do on this video now is to trace all the way around. Is that the right?
Yeah, I think
way of doing it.
What we're going to do to attack it is simplify it, because you can give yourself a headache overthinking it. I think what we'll do is we'll draw around it, and then it is a pain, but we're going to try and then step in to that line and shrink it down and draw another lot of lines.
So i.e. when we put the artwork on, we lose
the overscan.
Yeah, so basically we'll probably have 10 mil black showing here, and not so much there because that's correct, and then round the back is 10, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then at the top it was roughly about 20 mil. I mean,
we're only going from what we've seen in
on
person.
Reference photos and stuff like that. So I mean, hopefully when this video gets released, guys, there's someone out there who can actually tell us the right way of doing it, because we're not going to cut it on this video. I want to get this video released so it gives people time to then quickly say, no Andy, don't do that, that's wrong.
And by the way, just so we're clear on this, we've decided that this will be a Mark III Goliath.
Mark III, so that means what?
A Mark III, from what I know, is the Mark IIIs came with a rotatable monitor.
And we're going to try and tackle that as well.
And that is going to be... Why did we do it? I think we just wanted...
Because you want to obviously put... you've got an original Street Fighter 2 board, but you want to put PC inside as well, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
So you want to be able to play horizontal and vertical games.
Yeah.
So how annoying if you want to play a vertical game like 1943 and try to play it on a horizontal screen, it's not quite right. So at least you've got that option to rotate that screen round, fix it in position without taking them on, right?
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes you got to take them out, turn them, and then bolt them back, and that's annoying.
This one's on a wheel, so basically there'll be like you undo a thumb bolt, rotate it to vertical, tighten the bolt back up, and then you're away again.
Yeah, yeah.
But why did we do that and not just leave it as a fixed position? Well,
you want to play both types of games, don't
I think we just... if you're going to make one, if you're going to go to all this hassle, then...
And by doing that, it saves space, because otherwise you end up with 2 cabinets.
Yeah. Obviously I haven't got this sort of room. I've only got enough room for 1 cabinet.
Well, unfortunately, the wife let me have this garage, really.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just instead of a pool table, you'd have a car.
In later videos to come, we will be asking for some, hopefully someone has got a Mark III that they can show us some more information.
Please, anyone out there got a Goliath Mark III, yeah?
Mark III.
We want everything, dimensions of everything. Right? Yeah. So this is the video of us gonna just, you know, get it roughly right. I mean, we can adjust it if this video gets released and people say, don't, that's wrong, here are the dimensions. Then we'll flip the board round the other way and we'll start again,
we'll
alright?
Start again.
So you've probably got a good 2 weeks after this video's been released.
Yeah, this is crucial. If we get this bit wrong, it's, you know, it's game over.
But if we don't hear anything from anyone, then we're just going to go ahead and cut it. We ain't going to be far off, mate, I don't think. No. We're going to hit problems along the way, we know that. It's how we address them is the key in it.
Yeah.
As long as it ain't really bad. Like it's completely wrong size.
Well, hopefully, Andy, I'm in the right place, because looking at your gauntlet cabinet,
if we can get it as good as that, mate, then we'll be all happy, yeah?
Yeah.
I love that machine so much. Yeah, well, I love more really, so I don't want them getting jealous, like, because they'll end up like walking out. But yeah, so let's set up, mate, and let's get going on this. And yeah, enough talking. Right guys, just put the masking tape on now. Hopefully I'll stop it moving. I will be putting the straight edge on the artwork to get our straight lines. And yeah, we're just going to do the profile now. Right guys, gonna mark it right now, and we're not going to go to the edge, because trying to line these boards up, because we're going to cut 2 boards at once, aren't we, Andy?
Yeah.
And trying to line them up all nice and square, you'd never be able to do it, so we decided to cut and have a lot of wastage, but at least you get exactly identical side panels. So, pen comes out, I'm going to start doing this, so hopefully we can do it, mate. I might get a bit of pen on the artwork, but it doesn't matter, does it?
No, it's not permanent, is it?
I think they are. So it's going to be a little bit of, not precise, but at least we know where we're going. What I do want to see is a bit of black, so I know I'm roughly, until we cut it as well, I think we're going to lose millimetres anyway, ain't we?
Yeah.
A bit of pressure on here. Come over if we want. And then we'll have to draw another one inside, won't we?
Yeah.
This one. A long one, this one. What I might do, just get the combination square on it. Make sure we're going to be right on this. All fun and games and his arcade. Yeah, the artwork's pretty square there, mate. Must be learning something. Put a little bit of pressure on the old straight edge. Pressure's on, as always. Anyway, you get the gist of what I'm doing. Join me after I've done it all. Okay, right. We've marked it all the way around now, best I could. So Andy's going to just take the masking tape off now to expose the what do you call it, the shape, the
outline.
The outline, that's it, that's what I was looking for. That's good, mate, that's good.
This is why we only use masking tape.
Yeah, imagine using the cloth tape.
Like that grey duct tape.
Yeah,
Like
well, yeah, completely destroy it.
You could have used blue tack, but
yeah,
it is a bit more time consuming.
Yeah, stick with masking tape. Now if you left that on for 48 hours, that masking tape, then it would have probably burnt into
yeah,
to the artwork. But so my lovely pool table is yet again a workbench.
yeah, but look at, you know, you've made some nice cabinets.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the most expensive workbench you've ever bought.
Yeah, that's the job though. So if you ever want a good workbench, guys, go buy yourself a 7 foot by 4 foot pool table.
But look, it keeps the sheets nice and flat.
Yeah.
If they was in my garage, mate, they'd have had to have been stood up.
Yeah, just throw all that away, mate, innit?
Oh, I didn't know you was using it.
Yeah, that's it, man. And then just take the artwork off, mate, and we can see the shape. Okay, there's the shape. Not very exciting, we know. But the difficult part now for us is to, yeah, get this to make it slightly smaller and to do the
curves.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the cup of will give us some nice cornering. That'll work on that one. Work on that one. Work on that one to a certain. Yeah, that'll work. We're not going to try and get a millimetre perfect, are we, Andy?
Why not?
Right,
no,
you just hold that until the cabinet's built, mate, alright?
Yeah, alright, mate.
Right, right, I'm going to stop filming now. Actually, stand him up, say how tall he is, mate. I did actually put it against my cabinet, but it didn't fit, unfortunately. Yeah, that's good, mate. Right.
Well, obviously he's taller than that.
Yeah, a
The
little
base.
bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, okay. Okay, right. We're gonna do the stepping now, and we've just measured the thickness of the black to the white line. There we go. And we got 30 mil. So, hang on a minute. Yeah, we got 30 mil. So we wanna do a 20 mil step in to allow our 10 mil black showing. We decided to go with 10 mil on the majority of it, except for the bottom. The bottom is staying, correct,
Yeah.
man? And the top, we've decided to go with 20 on the top, and everywhere else is 10. And where we got the curves, we got a couple of curves going on here, so we're going to use them as templates, and they do fit. So hopefully we'll be in the ballpark, mate.
Yeah.
So let's go and measure. We're going to do this line first, and we'll step that one in, I think. So just using a combination square for a 20 mil, because actually saying that, it's not 20 mil on this one, and is it? It's more, isn't it? On this one.
Didn't you say 30?
Yeah, let's measure him. I'll measure him in a minute. He is actually 45 mil, and we want 20. So we got to take 25 mil off then on this one, haven't we? So we want to be 25. 25 and 25 on that one. Yeah, that gives us 20 mil.
Okay.
Alright, happy with that?
Yeah.
Can you view my eyes and just see if we're on 25 mil?
Um.
Can you use the camera to zoom in?
No, it's not quite. It needs to go that
way a little
way.
bit?
Yeah. That's 25.
25, okay. So I'll just double check this. I'll just put a little marker on here. If I can. Little marker on there. So if I went 25 mil off of this, that's how much black we're going to have showing.
Yeah.
And then that's 20 mil because the overall distance is 45 mil. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that then. Come over here. Probably want to come this way so you're not upside down. Right, just done two of our lines. So obviously that is thicker than that one, so that's roughly just over 40 mil, that's 30 mil. So we got our 20 mil overhang, which lays 10 mil for our black. This is complicated as anything, but now we have our 2 points, we can get this curve now. So all we need to do is make sure we're touching the 2 black lines, and that should be our curve, I'm hoping. Let's make sure. Okay, that. And then that. Right. So I'll curve that then, mate, if you want to come on this end.
Yep.
I'm hoping that this will work. Doesn't look enough curve, but I expect it is. Like that. Okay.
I can tell you watch Blue Peter and
Yeah. Okay, and bear in mind it's same sort of same sort of size-ish. Don't have to be millimetre perfect, but as long as we've got the round corners, mate, innit?
Yeah.
We have got one there to do, but I don't know if this was the pointy bit. It wasn't the actual, because it's more like that on the pictures rather than a curve. Am I correct, and or
Yeah.
or do you want to put a slight curve on it? Can't do this one yet because we haven't done the pencil mark, but we can think about that one,
Yeah.
can't we? We'll think about that one.
Alright.
Right. We finally done it. That took us a long time, man, didn't it?
It did. It really did. It got confusing as well.
Yeah, there's a couple of lines we had to redo, but we got there in the end. So technically then the black marks now is our actual cabinet itself, which makes sense to us, not to you guys probably. This was a tricky bit, wasn't it?
It was.
We had to trace around the artwork and then line everything up, and then a bit of a dot to dot really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I made a few, pierced the around the edge where we wanted to go, and we just drew the shape. So yeah, it's not the right thing to do, but that's the only thing we could come up with. But yeah, so the cabinet now with the bottom section on measured roughly around 1830.
Yeah.
And that was sort of the measurement we got up at Arcade Club, didn't we?
Yeah. Give or take.
Yeah, give or take 5 mil.
5
I think
mil.
we were like 1825, weren't we?
Yeah, because I know the flyer says something like 1835, but you can't really tell.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
obviously we measured it on a floor that, you know, it's dark in there as well.
yeah,
So,
yeah. So it just sits on a wooden base, doesn't it? And
Yeah.
it's got some wheels at the back here, so you can tilt it and then move it around. So it hadn't got no casters or anything like that, as far as we're aware.
It's only the casters on the back.
Casters on the back. Sorry, the
There's
feet.
there's no feet that
Yeah.
I'm aware of.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, so really now all we got to do is cut to the black line, and
Yeah, we're gonna cut to the black line, like you said, on the outside, so we don't
Yeah.
lose any more mil. What was it across? Because we had the 1830 from the highest point, which is the roof of the cabinet, which is there, and we just measure it straight down to our bottom of our what's that? What do you call that?
the base.
The base, yeah, because that's our side panel here, and that's the base. So that was 1830. Well, we got 5 mil difference there, but what we got here, it was so like 690, wasn't it? So if I hold him there,
690.
690. So if anyone wants to confirm that, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So that's edge of the you know, the edge of the side panel. That'd be great. Okay.
Just to confirm, we have took into account that we
had to take off another 30 mil at the bottom, didn't we?
yeah, because obviously we had to do a lot of working out because we're
Yeah.
aware on the side panel it overhangs the base, doesn't it?
Yeah. So technically, we've really, I would say, 70% of this cabinet we've taken 30 mil off the black, haven't we?
Most of it.
And even the bottom we've taken roughly 30 mil off.
Because
So
when you look at the
I mean, we haven't got the side panels, have we? We can't just simply stick the side art on and trim it.
That's
We
what it's
haven't got that
intended
luxury.
for.
Yeah,
So what we're doing is the hard way.
yeah.
But most of them we've looked at, it's not consistent. It's
Yeah.
It's a
We're trying to
funny-
get a happy medium, ain't we?
yeah.
So I know there's a lot of people out there. I mean, that's wrong. Well, yeah. unless I can come round and that, you know, with a tape measure and measure up completely, then happy days. But look, it is what it is for us. As long as it looks right, that's the main thing, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, we realise that, you know, this is not going to be millimetre perfect,
No.
this build.
No.
In an ideal world, you know, I suppose money is involved as well, is going out and buying the real
I mean, you
thing.
could go out and buy one, but who's got that is sitting in the bank. And
Well, it's finding one as well.
yeah, I'm finding one. Unless we have a little chat with Andy from Arcade Club. But I don't think he's going to say, yeah, boys, take this cabinet. I'm not going to use it.
Not at all.
But anyway, I think that'd do for this video. Thank you. It's been long-winded.
It has. I mean,
You
look
know,
at the
what is it
time
now? It's 10 to 3. I mean, we've had about 15 cups of tea, mind. Well, Andy has. Yeah, so it's taken us a long time. Next video, hopefully, well, not next video, but the next episode will be the cutting of the side panels and the T-molding and see what else we can do, innit? So, yeah. Okay, guys, that's it for today.
Alright.
I'm going to sit down and relax now. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye.
Bye.